Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor devised when she was helping Cromwell's enemies get out of the country.
Yes?
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea. I'm finished with that. Can't check that off till it's done. I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that. Check. Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off till it's done. That's done. Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
I better get rid of the cake I have before I try baking another one. Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
And the winner is Lulu. Hello!
How about a hint?
Talk to me!
I need a hint when it comes to what to do with that wand I got from the statue in the library.
The colors are key. So is a book. Give the dumb book a really good look.
Bye, Bird.
Bye, Bird. And the winner is... Hello.
Bye, Bird.
Cheerio. Hello.
How about a hint?
Talk to me.
Bye, Bird.
Don't leave me. I love you.
Hi, Nancy.
I should get going.
Toodles.
Guess she's not in her room. Linda? How are you doing?
I've been hearing things. Music. Very faint. Very brief. Out of nowhere. Going nowhere. Like bells in a faraway church.
Actually, that was me.
You?
It's kind of a long story. I'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Linda? Is there anything I can get for you?
A well full of nice cold water sounds good. My mouth is so dry and I always seem to be thirsty. And I get so hungry. You should go.
Why?
I said go! Now! Get out! Do you hear me? Get out!
Can you hold on for a minute? Back! Get back! Bill, can you get him back in his cage? No, the wolfbane isn't working either. I'm sorry, one of my patients has escaped. Can you call me back later? Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Petrov.
Hi, what's going on?
Did you meet Nigel Mukherjee when you were here?
Not really. Mrs. Drake told me who he was, but whenever I passed the library, he was always on his cell phone, talking as if he didn't want anyone to hear. You know, furtively.
Could you hear what he was saying?
Not a word. He was taking great pains to make sure he was not overheard. Say, you don't suppose he has something to do with what's been happening to Linda, do you?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still, gathering facts.
I'd forgotten all about him until just now. He was up to something. I don't know what, but he was up to something.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy.
The winner is Lulu. And the winner is Lulu. Hello.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Hello.
Lulu want a yummy cake?
Cake. Lulu want cake. Delicious.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio.
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what? 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 Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea. Ow! Wow, looks like I won't be needing any more of Jane's glow sticks. This reminds me of that picture I saw in the Mutus Liber. I'm supposed to press the button under the blue triangles I want to move, then press the one under the group I want to move them to, until I wind up with a group of just 4 triangles. If I open the door now, I'll flood the place. Check. Check.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Please, just take it away.
But how can you expect to feel better if you don't eat properly?
And from now on, just bring me what I ask for.
A healthy digestive system cannot do without roughage, you know.
Yes, Mrs. Drake.
Interesting. Looks like some sort of charm. She's probably sleeping.
Brigitte, with her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight.
Yuck. Did you order this meat?
I told you, I get hungry. Now go away.
Hi, Linda. Linda? I'll be going now.
This is Paliki.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I have another question. About lycanthropy?
I'm listening.
Do you think seeing an ancient curse would be enough to send someone, over the lycanthropic edge?
Absolutely. Of course, a person cannot morph into XYZ if that person has no idea what XYZ is. She has to have some prior knowledge of the creature she thinks she has been condemned to become. A book, a website, a movie, a play, a casual anecdote, any number of things could provide her subconscious brain with clues as to how she is to look, feel, and behave in her altered form.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Ah, there you are. I'm sorry to inform you that I shall soon be leaving Blackmoor. I just have a few things to take care of, and then I shall bid you adieu.
Why? Where are you going?
I have good reason to believe this place is genuinely haunted. There's no way I'm staying here 1 minute longer than I have to. Thankfully, I've finished most of my research and have enough to start my book.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye. Achoo!
Gesundheit.
Danke. Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Penvellyn collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting. I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvellyn was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas. Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Penvellyn, and it appears that many scholars believe he was a pirate. That would explain his source of wealth.
That's done.
Hugh Penvellyn.
Hello, Mr. Penvellyn. It's Nancy Drew again.
Yes, good to hear from you. I am a bit pressed for time, however.
Are you the one who hired Ethel to be Jane's tutor?
No, that was my aunt's doing.
Mrs. Drake?
Yes, she absolutely insisted. She said the Bossinies had been tutoring the Penvellyns for centuries and that I was duty-bound to continue the tradition. She kept saying that it's what her brother would have wanted.
Her brother being Alan, your father?
Yes, and I must say I've been quite pleased with Ethel. She's a fine young woman, and Jane seems to enjoy her lessons, strange as they are.
What do you mean by strange?
Ethel demands that Jane study history, obscure history, Penvellyn history. They discuss events that even I, as a direct descendant, find inconsequential, to say nothing of deadly dull.
What do you know about the secret passageways here at Blackmoor?
Only that they're hundreds of years old and are undoubtedly dangerously decayed. Jane has been ordered to stay out of them. Fortunately, it's highly doubtful she'll even figure out how to get in them.
How many passageways are there?
1 or 2, I suppose. I'm really not sure. I vaguely recall blundering into one when I was a child, but it was very dark and ended rather abruptly, and I found the whole experience to be rather unremarkable. When I told my father what I'd discovered, he merely shrugged, agreed that the passageways were dark, decrepit, and pointless, suggested that I stay out of them, and that was the end of it.
What do you know about the Beast of Blackmoor?
Pure medieval fiction, the product of little minds in an era of dangerously little education. I have forbidden Ethel to so much as mention it to Jane. Where did you hear about it?
The man doing research in the library, Nigel Mukherjee?
Another of my aunt's ideas. The fact that the Penvillens have never had a book written about them has been a perpetual source of social embarrassment for her.
How long has he had access to the library?
For months now. Not that he's much of a bother. He's quiet as a church mouse, and he never seems to set foot out of the library. He was recommended by a friend, and he has assured us over and over that the book he publishes will cast only a positive light upon the Penvillen name. Although, come to think of it, I never have seen the contract he agreed to sign, which was to put that promise in writing.
It was nice talking to you.
Wish I could be of more help. Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, pinky and perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
You bet.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato!
I haven't done that yet. I'm finished with that. Can't check that off yet. I'm finished. That's done. Check.